Friday the 13th. You guys might be wondering, what about it? Why is it special? Why is it considered unlucky? And no, we are not talking about the movie franchise. Well, it is a movie franchise, but we are not talking about that. Anyway, Friday the 13th is, well, a Friday that happens to be on the 13th day of the month. It happens at least once a year, but can occur up to 3 times in the same year. A month has a Friday the 13th if and only if it begins on a Sunday. It is considered an unlucky day in Western superstition. But why? There are many sources and beliefs which vary from places and time. For example, a Norse myth about 12 gods having a dinner party in Valhalla. Then the trickster god Loki arrived uninvited as the 13th guest. Loki, being Loki, causes some mischief and affects the whole earth. This major event in Norse mythology causes the number 13 to be considered unlucky. Another example would be the story of Jesus' Last Supper and crucifixion, which there were 13 individuals attended. But what about Friday? Shouldn't it just be 13th in general? In 1834, France, a character in the play Les Finesses de Gibouis states, "I was born on a Friday, December 13th, 1813, from which come all of my misfortunes." A British journalist, Henry Sutherland Edwards, who wrote a biography of Gioacchino Rossini, an Italian famous composer who died on Friday 13th of November 1868, quoted, "Rossini was surrounded to the last by admiring friends, and if it be true that, like so many Italians, he regarded Fridays as an unlucky day and 13 as an unlucky number, it is remarkable that on Friday 13th of November he passed away." In 1907, Thomas William Lawson's popular novel, Friday the 13th, possibly contributed to strengthening the superstition. In the novel, the broker takes advantage of the superstition to create a Wall Street panic on a Friday the 13th. There are similar events or things in many cultures. However, we can't really say it is historically connected or just a coincidence. Interestingly enough, some places have different beliefs, such as, in Spanish-speaking countries, instead of Friday, Tuesday the 13th is considered a day of bad luck. The Greeks also consider Tuesday, and especially the 13th, an unlucky day. Tuesday is considered dominated by the influence of Ares, the god of war. The fall of Constantinople to the Fourth Crusade and the fall of Constantinople to the Ottomans, which both happened on Tuesday. In Italian popular culture, Friday the 17th is considered a bad luck day. It might be due to the writing of the number 17 in Roman numerals, which can be translated into bad meaning, although some people consider 13 an unlucky number as well, due to Americanization. According to the Stress Management Center and Phobia Institute in Asheville, North Carolina, an estimated 17 to 21 million people in the United States are affected by a fear of this day, making it the most feared day and date in history. Some people even avoid their normal routines in doing business, taking flights, or even getting out of bed. Around 800 to 900 million US dollar is lost in business on this day in estimation. In Finland, on a Friday the 13th, organizations led by the Ministry of Social Affairs and Health promotes the National Accident Day to raise awareness about automotive safety. There is always at least one Friday the 13th per year. The longest period that occurs without Friday the 13th is 14 months. There can be no more than 3 Friday the 13th in a single year, either in February, March, and November in a common year starting on Thursday, or January, April, and July in a leap year starting on Sunday. This year, we got 2 Friday the 13th, one in January, which has already passed, and one today in Spooktober. Spooky.